While the Gauteng Department of Education has raised concern about suicide among pupils, a family who is mourning the recent passing of their daughter say more needs to be done for children to freely access mental health care. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan joins us with Musa Tshabalala's family in Alexandra, who are calling for more support systems for children. Oh, what a devastating situation there. And I just cannot even imagine what the parents must be going through.
Certainly devastating situation, but the suicide among children is increasing. In fact, last year, among the 300 deaths of learners in Gauteng, 40 of the deaths were by suicide. And at that time, experts said that this was a global issue among people aged between 15 and 24, that suicide was the second leading cause of death for this age group, second after car accidents. And there are a number of issues contributing to this. The first is public access to mental health care support systems and awareness about the importance of mental health care, and perhaps sometimes the dismissal as well regarding challenges, mental health challenges, depression, anxiety among our children, dismissed as laziness or naughtiness, but not seeing that there's a serious issue that needs to be taken into consideration. And the Tshabalala family is graciously having this very difficult conversation with us about accessing mental health care. We're just talking to Musa Tshabalala's cousin, more like her sister, about the bubbly person that Musa was, 19 years old. She had very personal challenges in her life, and she claimed her own life last month. She had consumed poison, and that is what learners as well at another school in Gauteng did over the past 2 months. So Zinhle joins us now. Zinhle, again, thank you for speaking to us. I think we just saw some videos of Musa dancing, laughing. How do we remember this lovely 19-year-old girl?
Musa was very lovely. She was very funny and dramatic at the same time. As I mentioned before, that she would make any situation very funny. I remember this one time we were sent to draw money for my grandmother, and then we didn't get the card. The card just declined, and we were there just laughing. You know, it was very funny that day. You know, there are so many things that I'm gonna remember about her laughter, her loud voice. Like when she gets in the room awaits for her instruction. You understand? That's how she was, and that's what I'm gonna remember about her.
We saw her videos. The room kind of shines when she walks in, but she had her own personal challenges. She had depression, and the people around her didn't also know. Tell me about the call by the family now, the challenges just to access support systems here in Alexandra. What does the family want to see change?
We would wish, especially here in Alexandra, we would wish if we had like more centers that would be accessible for children to go to, especially maybe if you can have youth centers where children could go and open up and talk about their issues, because we don't have any here in Alexandra. We just have few centers, and it is essential to us because now we see that the number is growing of kids that are actually killing themselves, and we also don't notice what is the cause.
Just lastly, and we're talking about this, you are the family left behind, and in many cases there might be someone at home who is or having these feelings of depression, of taking their own lives. As a family who has lost someone, please share a message to someone who's going through this. And we said it's the message you would have wanted to give Musa at one point.
If I had a chance, I would have told Musa that I am here for her. I would have assured her that I'm gonna support her in any way, in each and every step of the way. So what I'm trying to say is that always check up on your loved ones. Check up on your loved ones. It doesn't matter how happy they may seem, but we all know that deep inside they are hurting, they are sad, and they are dying. So always check up on your loved ones when you get a chance, even if it's just 2 minutes of your time. Just check up on your loved ones.
Zinhle, thank you so much for speaking to us. I appreciate your time. the family is also preparing for, I'm so sorry, ma'am, the family is preparing for funeral arrangements. It's a very tough, emotional conversation that we're having, but the family is brave enough to have, because they understand that going forward there has to be change. There has to be a space for a child to go to, even if it's a community or a school, someone to speak to if they're experiencing something, and also for the child to be aware that they can speak out. A very important message, that even the bubbliest person, if you're going through something, to reach out for help. There are free toll-free helplines available by SADAG, which is the South African Depression and Anxiety Group, and other places that you can reach out for free. But the bottom line and the bottom message from one family that is preparing to bury their 19-year-old daughter among increasing rates of suicide is to check up on your loved ones, check up on your children, and make sure that you can reach out for help. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Karinda. That's Karinda Jagmohan, Newzroom Afrika reporter.